Welcome, everyone. Let's take you back to the 70s. Specifically, 1975. And Caleb, you know why we're taking you back to 1975?
Why?
Because I found some old photographs of my mom and dad a year before they were married from Six Flags over Mid-America, which is now called Six Flags St. Louis. Can you believe that? I did not know these.
Is it the same spot as Six Flags?
Same park. I did not know these pictures existed. But I found them.
When did they change the name?
I don't know. It was Six Flags over Mid-America for a while. We'll have to look that up because I don't know.
Wait, you can just put it like on the screen
Maybe
or
I'll,
something.
maybe I'll put
like,
it on the screen.
Yeah.
So, Caleb has only seen one of these pictures. So he'll be seeing these for the first time.
Yeah.
So, our first picture here is my dad. This is 2 years before I was born. It's my dad standing in front. Look at this, Caleb. This is now where that theater is between the Batman and the Joker, where it has the joke about the chicken.
It's been there for like 5,000 years.
Yeah, it was a puppet show, apparently.
A puppet show?
Yeah, you can kind of see right there in the middle, or kind of off to the left, they put on some kind of puppet show. I guess I don't know if the theater is similar or they just bulldozed it and created the little theater they have there now. But isn't that crazy? That is the puppet show building.
Wow.
Interesting. Now this picture is cool. You can see at the very top of this picture the Skyway. Look right here. The Skyway bucket, which is long gone. There was a tragedy on that. And then there is a clock. My dad is standing kind of in front of where the palace is. And this is the train station. And this is, where they set up a bunch of Halloween Horror Night graveyards. It's kind of where they did the where the people were in the caskets the last couple seasons.
Oh, yeah.
So there's this big clock there. I don't know if that is still, it's definitely gone. But I don't know when that was removed. So if anyone knows.
So what's the other one?
That sky bucket at the top. That used to be a ride where, the bucket on like a cord. Yeah, in the, I think, early 80s, some people died on it.
How much?
I don't know. We won't talk about that. But here's a picture that the only one Caleb has seen. This is my dad with his crazy 70s sideburns in front of the Hoo Hoo log flume. It was called the Hoo Hoo log flume. I don't know what the Hoo Hoo is for. But that log, I don't know if it's the same log, but it looks, the building looks the same. If you can,
I feel like I kind of know why they changed the name.
Yeah.
I kind of have a reason why they changed the name.
I don't know why. Here's a picture of them on the log flume. Now they should have been banned from the park for this. Because you're not allowed to take photos or video on the rides. And they clearly took a photo on the ride. So.
When was the last time they even went to Six Flags?
So the log flume looks, just from this little weird picture, exactly the same as it did in 1975. That's why I want it bulldozed. Here's a funny picture of my mom and dad and some other people who I don't know. They are at the Pet area, which is now where the Colossus is. They were just standing in front of a funny sign there. But that is where the Colossus is now. There was a petting zoo. So that's kind of fun. Here is a picture of my mom on the Carousel, which has been unchanged in the 50 years of Six Flags. They're going through a refurbishment right now to restore those horses. So it needed it badly, but you can see it looks exactly the same today as it did back in 1975.
She kind of looks like Laura.
She does. She looks like my sister.
Yeah, she looks like Laura.
All right, here is one. See if you can figure out what this is.
Is this Kermit the Frogs?
It's a frog in Injun Joe's cave that turned into the Time Tunnel, that turned into Castaway Kids, that turned into Scooby-Doo. Now it's the Justice League. But that was, when it was still the boat ride, it was just one of the props in Injun Joe's cave. Completely politically incorrect right now. Cannot say.
Wait, did she take a picture on the ride again?
You're right. Why weren't they immediately kicked out? Here's a picture of Momo the Monster. I talked about this in a couple videos ago on trivia. It's an octopus-style ride. It's not a very good picture. It's blurry, but it was over there where Skyscreamer is now, at least unless it changed, but I believe that's where it was. And I don't know if that's them on the ride or they just took a picture, but that's what Momo the Monster looked like. Now here's the coolest one ever. And my mom, when I asked her about these pictures, has no recollection of this day at all. Yet, she saw one of the greatest bands of all time, the Monkees, at the amphitheater. The thing I've been saying that they need to restore and have more concerts. Kayla, you have any idea who the Monkees are?
No.
Have you heard of Davy Jones? And I'm not talking about Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh. No.
So they were a kind of a fake group put together in the 60s, but then they actually turned into be like a good group.
What do you mean they were like a fake group?
They were a fake group, like they had a TV show. I think it was just kind of a joke, and then they actually turned in had like a real career. But
they alive still?
2 of them are.
Oh, what happened to the other one?
They just died of old age, or they weren't that old. I don't know. They just died. So this says the Monkees: Mickey, Davy, Bobby, and Tommy. Who are Bobby and Tommy? Where's Peter and Mike? I mean, I know Mike had left the group for a while, and I guess Peter did too. Because who is Bobby and Tommy? But at least they had the two. They had the 2 best ones, Mickey and Davy. They were the 2 good ones.
Mickey Mouse and Davy.
No, not Mickey Mouse. And here is the coolest picture of them all. They went on the Sky Bucket, and they took a picture of the palace. Look at that.
Oh.
That's them up in the Sky Bucket,
so
looking down on the palace. And look, you can kind of see the parking lot. It doesn't look too crowded.
Wait, they're not supposed to take a picture?
Well, what are you going to do? But then, all those trees right there, I don't know if they're the same trees or not, but they're all huge now. And the palace just looks so white and new in this picture. And there's like...
What happened?
I know, it's just crazy. I wish there were more pictures, and I wish their photo taking ability would have been better, but that's what I got. So that's
Since it's the 1970s.
Yeah, that's a little look back in time. 1975, Six Flags over Mid-America. I thought they were cool.
Not everybody has their phones where they can
I wish they would have taken pictures of like the entrance and a couple more of the rides, like what they look like, but
I still miss Scooby-Doo though. When you brought it back.
I miss Scooby too. I kind of miss that.
That was like my favorite ride.
I kind of miss that. I kind of miss that octopus.
I never saw the octopus.
It's like a carnival ride, but. That's a look back into Six Flags in the 70s. Thought it was interesting. I hope you thought it was interesting. And if you didn't, and you're still watching,
then you still watch
then
this.
Maybe you fell asleep with YouTube still on. I don't know. But we will see you next time. May the adventure continue.
Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah.
Bye.
Bye.
And I can't turn it off.